Hi, my name is Eric with Follow Up CRM. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why CRMs fail at most construction companies. Before we hop in, I want to take a step back and talk a little bit about our founding and why Follow Up CRM exists in the first place. Follow Up CRM was actually developed by a commercial roofing contractor called Best Roofing, based out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We launched in 2008, and this was right after the recession. And so basically, Greg Wallach here, that you can see with the hair in the middle in the blue shirt, he looked out there in the market for a CRM and looked at very popular companies like Salesforce, Sugar CRM, HubSpot, all of these, or Zoho is another popular one that he checked out. All of these are generic CRMs. And these generic CRMs, they're all really great, feature rich tools. However, they are built for the mass population. And they're typically built for companies that are selling widgets or, you know, not built for the construction industry. So at the end of the day, it did not work for his commercial roofing company. And so what he set out to do is design a CRM that built Best Roofing into the company that it is today. And from the initial year that they rolled out Follow Up CRM, they grew their revenue $3 million in 1 year by utilizing Follow Up CRM. Today, in 2021, they're over $65 million in revenue and managing all of their revenue operations through Follow Up CRM. Now, from there, Follow Up CRM serves 2,000 plus contractors all over the country, managing their leads, their bids, their opportunities, and making sure nothing's falling through the cracks. Now, before Follow Up, most of the clients that we work with, they are coming from spreadsheets on spreadsheets on spreadsheets, a shared drive. Maybe they're writing things down on paper. And the problem with that is that everybody's doing their own thing. This salesperson or this project manager might manage things one way. Another person might manage things another way. And the problem with that, there's no centralized place for everybody to go to manage their projects. And with that, the company is disorganized, things fall through the cracks, and you have to chase people around to see what's getting done. Or you have this spreadsheet for your leads, this spreadsheet for your projects, this spreadsheet for your clients. Then you have to get updates weekly. It becomes a mess. Other clients might have tried to implement a CRM before. And maybe they tried Salesforce, maybe they tried HubSpot or another type of CRM. And today we're going to talk about the three main reasons why these initiatives really fail at companies. And through our analysis of the market, the top three reasons why CRMs fail are these. Number one, that they focus on technology rather than people and training. Now, at the end of the day, our technology was built by contractors just like you. However, the technology can just help people get visibility into what's going on, right? So the technology is not going to solve your sales problem. It's going to give you visibility into what the problem is. For example, if Bob is not making sales, you'll be able to see why he's not making sales, right? Maybe he's not going on enough client meetings. Maybe he's not going on enough takeoffs or estimates. It's going to allow you to expose what's really going on. And that's what the CRM does for you. And a lot of people want the perfect fit technology out there. Now, everybody needs to evaluate technology to see what is a good fit for them. However, everybody has different requirements on what's going to work at your company. But at the end of the day, Success is based off the people and the training of the CRM. Number two, failure to adopt once implemented. In other words, accountability. Now, what we mean by this is maybe you roll it out and you everybody at the company is excited, everybody's using the system for the first month, and then month 2, 3, 4 roll around, and then you start to lose steam, right? Now, maybe you came out of the gate doing things really well, but failed to really build it in to the processes that your company do on a weekly basis to make sure adoption occurs. And the most popular ways that we see adoption really take hold within a company is through weekly sales meetings, having a weekly bid meeting so that you can pull the reports from your team to say, hey, where are we at for the month? Have we bid enough for the month? What contracts have we won for the month? Are we following up with this client or that client? If you build this kind of process within your company, the weekly sales meeting, your team will be required to utilize follow-up on a weekly basis so that you can pull the reports that you need to pull. Here's a quick tip that we've learned from the best follow-up CRM companies. They actually pay their people from the reports within the system. And once you tell a salesperson or a project manager that your commission is coming from the one contracts report within follow-up, suddenly, magically, they start utilizing the system every single day to track their projects. And that's really a good reason to utilize the system every day. And it helps people stay accountable to utilizing the system. Number three, the top reason why CRMs fail is lack of executive commitment. I will see a lot of sales managers really get excited about follow-up because this is what we need to really get the team in order to track everything. But then the owner says, okay, sounds good, but doesn't really lead the charge. At the end of the day, the rest of the team will only follow suit if the executive, the owner, the VP is really leading the charge of this initiative. Without that key component, the rest of the team will say, well, the owner doesn't really care. So when you have one of these pieces missing, you do not have a solid implementation. Now, with follow-up CRM, we have a proven implementation process with over 500 setups and rollouts at companies all over the United States and Canada as well. And what we've noticed is that 80% of the CRM success is based off of the training and the implementation from those three tools that we just saw of the last slide. So most companies are successful if their team is trained well and they're keeping their team accountable. Now, at the end of the day, what are you looking for when you are implementing a CRM at your company? What you're looking for is to transform your company into the modern age. That's really what you're looking for at the end of the day. And what we really specialize in at Follow-Up CRM are these four results and many more at your company, but these are the most common results that our clients are looking for. Number one, moving from spreadsheets into a CRM. Very common result. Number two, getting the reports that you need to run your business. We want to see what's coming down the pipeline. We want to see what Joe won for the month. We want to see how many activities did this person do. We want to be able to see the gross margin of our projects. We want to see where our projects come from so that you can work smarter and not harder. Number three, the result that our companies are looking for is to have one place for all your projects. Having one single place that everybody goes to allows the whole team to stay on the same page about where this project is. And number 4, bringing your company into the modern era. A lot of companies in the construction industry might still be on paper, might still be on spreadsheets, and you know that it's not how it should be, especially in the year 2021. And it's time to move to the modern era, and we help transform our clients into a smarter, better, more efficient construction company. Now, at Follow Up CRM, we have created and designed our process according to 3 pillars of success that map to and resolve the 3 reasons why CRMs fail. Number 1, we have built construction CRM technology so that it fits the language at your company. Companies need this specific type of technology that fits the construction industry. Construction companies are different than a lot of other companies, and they manage their bidding process very differently than other companies. So having a unique tool that's built for your company is critical for the success of a CRM implementation. Number 2, proven training and implementation process. After doing this 500 times, we know what works, and we ask for your trust to implement and roll out the system at your company. Every company is unique, yes, and we work together to make sure it is effectively implemented at your company. However, there are some things that you don't know until you see it, right? And trusting us to deliver this transformation at your company, as we have done 500 other times, believe me, we've seen it all, is really a critical pillar to our success. And then number 3, quarterly health check meetings. After the system has been rolled out and everybody trained at your company, we check in with you quarterly to see if any additional training is needed to make sure the system is being utilized well. And if it's not, then we discuss a training and implementation plan. We know, employees, they may come and they may go, and accountability may come and go. And so we're here to support you even way after you implement the system at your company. So from here, we have several onboarding and training packages so that you can choose what package is best going to fit your company. Will you guys be successful with our standard onboarding where it's a virtual Zoom training and onboarding? A lot of you might be, but maybe you have a mid-size to larger company where you want the team onboarding. That's great. We can definitely provide that and teach you how to do a sales meeting, how to pull the right reports, how to keep your team accountable. And then, we also have enterprise onboarding where you fly to Fort Lauderdale, Florida and see one of our clients utilizing it on a Monday morning sales meeting on the day-to-day basis. So whatever type of onboarding and training that you feel like you need, we're here to support you to ensure that Follow Up CRM is successfully implemented at your company. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. We're happy to dive more into our implementation process so that we can ensure that you get the results that you're looking for.